Welcome back. Today I'm joined by Dan Daly and Sunshine Lute. Well, hello. Welcome to the studio after all this time.
Great to see you again, in live and in person.
I know. We were just talking about all these Zooms that we've been doing for the last 18 months, and I think we're kind of tired of it, huh?
Well, it certainly fit the bill as far as having a void.
Right.
But yeah, after a while, it does get very mechanical.
Exactly.
And sometimes it doesn't work very well.
Well, this is true too, because of all the people using the internet at the same time, so I can imagine. Well, let's talk a little bit about the event that is coming up. We've got a Fit Brain Club event, and Dr. Trin is going to be speaking. So who would like to begin?
Well, let me talk about Dr. Trin.
Okay.
He was the founder and the CEO of Irvine Clinical Research, and he's also a board member of the Alzheimer's Orange County.
Right.
And is well known in the community. And what is really fun is when he gives a lecture, doesn't matter your level of understanding, you're going to understand what he's talking about.
Exactly.
And he's just really fun to listen to, good speaker, and he takes all sorts of questions and he will answer. And if he doesn't have an answer, he will get it to you.
Exactly. I would agree with you on that, because we've talked to him many times in the past, and he always does put it in layman's terms for you that you can totally understand. And he'll give you a checklist, just like I think he's going to do at this event too, right?
Yeah, he adjusts his presentation to the audience.
Okay.
So it's a very highly technical audience. He'll use the technical jargon. If not, then he'll bring it right down to that level, which is good.
Right.
Exactly. And what is this subject? It's longevity. So what is he hoping to accomplish?
Well, he's going to have 7 points of longevity. I'm not going to go into all 7, but there are 2 that are very important. Number 1 is going to be the minimal intake of sugar. Whether people know it or not, sugar is very toxic to the brain. And the other point he's going to bring up and emphasize is the minimal exercise, moderate exercise on a daily basis.
Okay.
So it'll be moderate, and check with your physician prior to undertaking any kind of regimen of exercise.
Okay.
So those will be 2 of the points that he's going to discuss.
Right.
Out of a total of 7.
Right. Well, and then when you're talking about the exercising, that's a really good point, because minimal and maximum depending on your abilities, right? So I mean, what if somebody was having difficulty walking, then maybe they would just recommend around the house type of a thing, right?
Exactly.
Because you don't want to fall.
No.
That's one of the biggest things I hear here, is that you just always be careful about falling.
Oh yeah, and he'll touch upon diet. He'll touch upon your genes. He'll talk about your family, your predecessors, how they lived, what foods they ate. So he'll cover the full gamut.
And sleep.
Sleep, yeah, that's a big one too. I mean, we all need to get a lot of sleep, that's for sure, which I love to sleep, so no problem for me. Except when you have to get up early in the morning, right, for work. Other than that, tell me about where the event is, and it is in person this time, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, we're going to be in Clubhouse 1.
Okay.
We're going to be in the art room. And whether or not they have the gates up, if they have the gates up, you go around the outside. Otherwise, you can go right straight through. We don't know which way it's going to be.
Okay. And is there a maximum amount of people that can attend?
We have...
I think it'll hold upwards to about 80, 90 people.
Oh, that's a big
room.
group.
So it's
Oh,
a
that's
good
big
sized room.
Okay. Perfect. Well, that sounds awesome. Now, if somebody wants to attend, can they just show up, or do they need to RSVP?
They show up and sign in.
Oh, great. So there's no reservations needed.
Nope.
And no Zoom link.
We keep it very simple.
Good. Good. Well, you know, the fact that you're having Dr. Trin should draw a great crowd. And, you know, talking about sugar, you know, there's sugar in everything it would seem that we eat and or drink. And it's a tough one to give up for the majority of the time.
I was with him 2 weeks ago at a presentation he gave over in Mission Viejo.
Okay.
And he's probably also going to touch upon research. And for, as you know, and I'm sure the community is aware of the fact that Biogen had a drug that was approved.
Right.
And this drug is a monoclonal antibody. It's a synthetic antibody. And the way it works is that it attacks and destroys the Alzheimer's plaque in the brain.
Wow.
So this is the first approval in over 20 years. 20 years ago, Aricept was approved by the FDA. So this is a major,
huge move,
major
yeah.
step forward.
Okay.
So usually when something like this occurs, you're going to have other companies who are presently working on drugs that they start bringing it up a step. They make a quicker analysis to try and get it approved quicker.
Right.
So this one may be 22% effective for the population with early onset of Alzheimer's.
Yes.
The next drug will be 30%, and then one after that will be 50%. So the more players you have in the game, the better off it is going to be for patients.
Right, right. That's great.
Yeah, so that's going to be a topic he'll touch upon as well.
Okay.
And I know that he's going to bring up COVID.
Yep.
And he's
Well,
gonna-
of course, as he should, because it's affected people in so many different ways.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
the most confusing topic today.
It is. That is true.
And it's become so politicized, and that's the reason for the confusion.
Right.
So you got the CDC saying one thing, 24 hours later they change.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And but the bottom line is the vaccines, all three of them, whether it be Pfizer, Moderna, or J&J, they're 88% effective in combating COVID-19.
Right, right.
And they're 95% effective as far as preventing hospitalization.
Exactly.
So those are the facts.
Right, right.
So it's not 100%, but it's very effective.
Exactly, and that's why we went ahead and vaccinated so many people here in Laguna Woods Village. So it's
sure
awesome.
did.
All right, let's go ahead and bring up that slide one last time so we can let everyone know where it is. Again, it's going to be at Clubhouse 1 in the art room, and it's at 10 a.m. And Dr. Trin will be there, and you can just show up. But if somebody wanted more information, we can contact sunshinelute@gmail.com. Well, thank you both for joining me today. I really appreciate it.
Great to see you again, Lisa.
You too. We'll have you on again.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right. And we'll be right back with Memorial Care. Stay tuned.